Hey, welcome back to the Noon News. Today finds us at the Montana Stock Growers Association convention here in downtown Billings. And joining us from Miles City, Montana is the president of the association, Mr. Fred Wacker. Fred, we're here in Billings at the Northern and Doubletree hotels this week. A lot of issues impacting the ranching industry, from cattle prices to trade, but we've seen some wins here as of late. You had the opportunity to sit in the White House and watch President Trump sign a trade deal with Japan. How is this reinvigorating and bringing enthusiasm to the cattle industry?
Well, it's the most important beef trade deal to date. There's about $4 billion in this $55 billion trade agreement, and a lot of it is going to the beef sales. It's important to the ranchers. It's important to the cattle feeders. What it did for the market, the day that they announced that the deal was made, fat cattle were at $1 a pound. 10 days later, when we signed it, and I was there, they were up to $1.15 a pound. They're now up to $1.18 and $1.19. That's the impact that it has on the market. That brings the calves up. That brings the bred cows up. This has been a very positive thing for the cattle people of Montana.
Also, Fred, it was announced this week that the House Democrats came to an agreement with the White House and with labor parties on really finalizing this U.S.-Mexico trade agreement. How big is this to Montana producers and producers across the nation?
It is a huge deal to have a trading agreement with our closest neighbors, and also one of our very largest importers of United States beef. We want them to go all the way through and get the beef deals done and the grain deals done. The agreement has a lot of settlements in it. The agricultural things, there's still some more work to be done there. It appears everybody is talking. They finally put their big boy and big girl pants on, and they're taking care of this issue. It is great news for the agricultural people of the United States.
Well, Fred, thanks for that, and don't go away. And for our friends at home, we'll have more from the Montana Stock Growers Association meeting right after these words. As we come back this afternoon, there's still time for producers to make their way to Billings to partake in the Montana Stock Growers Convention. Fred, what's in store for producers here in downtown Billings?
We have so many great committee meetings here. We've got our stockmen's colleges on, trainings about the use of antibiotics in cattle, marketing techniques, and all these things. Billings has been a gracious host for this event. Billings has great shopping. We have a lot of family members are here. They are doing shopping. They are out doing things that they like to do. The weather is good. Come on into Billings. I'll tell you what, this is a great convention. There's things going on. You do not want to miss it.
All right. Well, friends, again, we are downtown Billings at the Doubletree and Northern hotels this week. And, of course, Fred Wacker, thank you for all of your work over the past year. And you will continue one more year as president of the Montana Stock Growers Association. Make sure and tune in tomorrow morning, where we will have the president of the National Cattle Men's Beef Association, Jennifer Houston, join us for our morning ag report. That's going to do it for today's news. We'll send it right back over to the news desk.
Thanks, Lane.